on the red carpet at the Emmys.
Hello and welcome to downtown Los Angeles for the 76th Emmy Awards, where right now television's biggest stars are arriving for television's biggest night. Now in just about 2 hours, Eugene Levy and Dan Levy will host the Emmys on ABC at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Right now, this red carpet is officially open, and the stars are making their way from their limos, posing for photos, and they'll be joining us here live in the first interview position to talk with us.
Every decision we make are conscious decisions on a daily basis. A lot of the times are based on what we see on screen or on social media, and so I think just like conscious consumerism is so important to me, because I think we kind of push products for TV film, and I think there's a way to do it in a sustainable way and a mindful way. And so for me, just knowing where everything comes from, just like from farm to fashion, is just so exciting. And it's actually, I don't know, I think once you stop educating yourself, you die. So I just think education for the rest of your life is so important. And what you don't know is really exciting. Sometimes I ask it again. I'm like, hey, can we wear this one again? I'm like, he doesn't need 3 tuxedos. And they're like, oh, actually, yeah. Like with Alex, we did rewear like 3 times. Because that's a good point.
Red, White, and Royal Blue sequel. Have you seen a script? What's the storyline? What else? Tell me everything.
I can't tell you anything, and this is for a fact, because I said
I love this for a fact. It's honest. He's being honest.
I said don't tell me anything, because if I'm asked about it, it's gonna be tough to not, Tom Holland it and talk a little Spider-Man.
He just shaded Tom Holland.
No, I love Tom Holland.
You just you verbed him.
How do you get
you
mad
verbed
at him,
him.
How do you get mad at Tom Holland? You're just like, you're the best.
We don't get mad at you for telling us stuff, so just tell us.
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, the only thing I know is the special edition of the book, the blue book that came out. That's the only thing that I can think of will be in the second one. So I can't lie.
When you were making the first one, did you think there'd be a sequel?
I think I hoped, because it was a great book and it kind of left you hanging after you read it. I mean, I hope that there's like 3 of them. I mean, I think it could be a nice trilogy.
He wants a third. He doesn't know what's happening in the second, but he wants a third and a Broadway musical.
Hey, I mean, that'd be fun.
Comic book.
That'd be fun. A comic book, yeah, as long as the musical's funny. We need a very funny musical.
Have you and Nick talked about what you want to see happen?
No, that's a good question. I talked to Casey, talked to Matthew, and I think it's just continuing to grow these 2 characters, because I think we just saw like a nice little slice of who these guys are and like what they are able to do now.
So more than a slice. We saw more than a slice.
Yeah, you got the whole piece in a bit of that.
Oh, we're gonna get the whole piece in the second one.
No, you don't.
Red, White, and Royal Peace.
Do I yell cut? No, I'm just kidding.
Going into this project, did you think that it was going to become the absolute hit that it's become? Especially it's like this beautiful LGBTQ story that, not everybody's ready to see on television.
Oh yeah, I mean Amazon's in how many different countries around the world, and knowing like in some of those countries it's illegal to be queer there. So knowing that and knowing that it's permeated those walls is pretty incredible. But no, I had no idea that the wild ride I was about to go on the past year. I mean, I got to go to the Oscars, the Golden Globes, be a SAG ambassador. Now we got nominated for Best TV Movie for the Emmys. So like, I'm stoked. Then we get a sequel, and then I have projects in the work that I can't talk about yet. But I'm just overjoyed and stoked to be here.
Wait, we're not moving right past that sequel conversation yet.
I know nothing.
Really quick to close up. What can you tease? Like, where are you guys at? Is there a script? Or are you about to go in production?
I saw on IMDb, it just says treatment. So that's all I know. They haven't sent me anything.
Anything you want to see to happen?
Oh, I just think the characters, we just got like a real small slice of what these 2 guys can do independently, and so we can see what now they can do together is really exciting, and where he goes in his political career.
Thank you so much. Congratulations
thank you so
on everything
much.
and good luck. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice to see you.
First of all, I need y'all to see up close, because not only is this man fine, it's the Gucci suit. He's Gucci down to his socks today.
Actually, I am. Hold on. Can you drop the camera? Can we drop the camera right now?
We are Gucci down to
We are down to the socks.
I love it. You look so handsome. I've never seen this suit. I love that you have this
It's custom.
3-piece. So they did it for
TZP.
you. They did it for you.
Yes,
How
yes.
many fittings did you have to go in for this?
3 fittings.
Okay, what is that like when the Gucci folks say, we're going to do this just for you?
I think you just say yes. say yes, please.
Yes.
And make it dark chocolate.
And more.
Yeah, and more.
Okay, so you know the people are calling for more red, white, and royal blue.
Yes.
What are we going to give them, Taylor? Are you guys going to come through for the fans?
We are going to come through for the fans, but I know nothing. I still know nothing, and for a good reason, because moments like this, when I just want to overshare, and because I like you so much and I want to share, and I love your producer, Ron, but I cannot. But I also don't know, and I'm happy that I don't know.
Well, is it that there's nothing to tell, or they just haven't told you yet?
We have not been brought in on the new creative yet.
But you do know that you're going to satisfy what the need is. We want more. We want a sequel.
Totally.
That's going to happen.
We've talked like character arcs and character growth and where we'd like to see them go, but like the nuances, leave that to Matthew and Casey.
How satisfying is it for the audience to just like embrace the story that we love? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, everybody.
Yes.
It's an everybody universal film, and I think going into it, I had no expectations of being here, being nominated, and then a year later, or I guess 2 years later after you wrap, all this stuff starts happening, and so everything has just been the icing on the cake.
Hey, bartender, let me ask you, what goes best with a burger?
Easy. Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Sounds perfect.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Have you been watching the show from a backstage bar?
Yeah, this is the best seat in the house. It's quiet, you got a great view. Join me.
All right.
I checked, it's okay to have a drink and present responsibly.
Great. To a great night.
Please welcome Taylor Zakhar Perez and Emmy winner tonight, Eben Moss-Backrack.
We'll be right back.
We are back at the 76th Emmy Awards, live from the Peacock Theater in downtown Los Angeles. It's time for the award for writing for a limited or anthology series or movie. Will it go to Baby Reindeer, Black Mirror, Fargo, Fellow Travelers, Ripley, or True Detective Night Country? And now it's time to present our next Emmy.
That was so much fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Shoot again sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
Here are the nominees. Richard Gadd, Baby Reindeer.
This is the first Emmy win and third nomination for Richard Gadd, who was also nominated for producing and starring in Baby Reindeer.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Thanks so much. Yeah, this is the stuff of dreams. Thank you so much. Look, 10 years ago, I was down and out, right? I never ever thought I'd get my life together. I never ever thought I'd be able to rectify myself with what had happened to me and get myself back on my feet again. And then here I am. Hey, thank you so much for this award.
And the Emmy goes to the amazing Jean Smart.
This is the 6th Emmy win and 13th nomination for Jean Smart.
It is a distinct honor to stand here as chair of the Television Academy. When Viola Davis became the first black woman to win an Emmy for lead actress in a drama series in 2015, she said, "The only thing that separates women of color from anyone else is opportunity. You cannot win an Emmy for roles that are simply not there." That stayed with me. So I just want to recognize all of you who create or support the stories that do just that. provide extraordinary talent the opportunities that lead to nights like this one. While there's still a long way to go to address the opportunity gap, this year tells us what we all want to see, that we all want to see content that is in dialogue with the real world. And that when outstanding inclusive content is greenlit and then given the budget and support required for success, Academy members will find it and reward it. I agree. And now, to present the Television Academy Governor's Award, please welcome Joshua Jackson and Emmy nominee Matt Bomer.
This song. It's our pleasure tonight to pay tribute to a true television icon, and most importantly, a mentor and a friend. I've looked to Greg Berlanti as an inspiration both as an artist and as a person, and collaborating with him is a reminder that not only is he a talent at the highest caliber, he's also one of the good guys.
TV history was made on Dawson's Creek, as Greg was the first writer-producer to show a gay kiss on primetime between two teenagers, and that was back in 2000. I remember being so proud, thank you again, to be part of that show, and at the same time, I didn't understand how big it was. Greg gave us a beautiful, relatable, and yes, the first portrait of a gay teen who acted on his desires with the same anxiety everyone has over their first kiss.
Yes. It was a huge moment, but then again, Greg has always given us big moments, ones that challenge us to be better versions of ourselves.
And like all visionary producers, he is one step ahead of the audience with his shows. He opens the door, and as we go through, we realize we are more comfortable with characters having real-life experiences than we ever could have imagined.
Beyond his incredible work in film and television, Greg is a philanthropist whose benevolence knows no bounds. His Berlanti Family Foundation has given generously to cancer research, LGBTQ+ organizations, and during Hollywood's recent labor strikes, donated nearly $1 million to those affected. In everything he does, his impact on the LGBTQ community, on our industry, and on humanity is immeasurable.
A prolific showrunner with over 45 shows and a record-breaking 20 scripted series on TV at once, Greg Berlanti's journey to this stage began in 1998 when he joined Dawson's Creek as a writer. From there, he went on to create and shepherd some of the most iconic series of the past quarter century. Brothers and Sisters, Everwood, Political Animals, Arrow, The Flash, The Flight Attendant, Riverdale, All American, You, and Found. Along the way, he has used his platform and his commitment to the LGBTQ community to break new ground, introducing the first gay kiss, the first gay marriage, and the first transgender superhero while championing diversity. He's a writer and director, a producer and philanthropist whose causes include the F Cancer Gala, the Giving Spirit, MPTF, and the Entertainment Community Fund. Named one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world, honored for his powerful impact on entertainment and culture.
And cut, great, present.
Trailblazer, visionary, television legend, Greg Berlanti.
We are honored to present the 2024 Governor's Award to Greg Berlanti.
Please sit. Thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen, not just for your kind words, but your incredible friendship and talent through the years. Thank you, Chris Abrego and the Board of Governors, for this deeply humbling honor of a lifetime, an opportunity of a lifetime to express my gratitude. First, to everyone at home who's watched our shows, there is no thank you that would ever be enough. I wanted to be a part of television even before I knew how that was possible. Like so many Gen X kids in the 70s and 80s, the one color TV our family could afford was on around the clock in our house, and I watched and loved all of it. Now, there wasn't a lot of gay characters on television back then, and I was a closeted gay kid, and it's hard to describe how lonely that was at the time. There was no internet to connect with other queer kids, no LGBTQ plus advocacy groups in schools. Back then, the only way to tell if another kid might be gay was if he also watched Dynasty, Dallas, and could name all 4 of the Golden Girls. It's true. Then the initial reports of AIDS started showing up on the news, and for the first time in my life, I saw openly gay men on television. Too many were dying, but they were also in the streets. Men holding hands with other men, marching and fighting for their lives. And they gave me hope that I might one day have their courage to come out and share my truth with the world. The other thing that happened because of a television was that I announced to my family the first TV creator I wanted to be, Jim Henson. And my mom got business cards made up that said Greg Berlanti, puppeteer, and she put these cards all around town. And I started doing puppet shows for kids' birthdays. But that was it. Someone believed in me, that I could tell stories for a living. It's why I'm so appreciative of this honor. It won't remind me of a single show, but instead will remind me of all the people, like my mom, whose shoulders I rode in on tonight. Too many to mention. All the teachers and friends and representatives and executives across the years, actors and crews who made real the worlds we dreamt up, and I'll remember all the writers I dreamt those worlds up with. It will remind me of my Warner Brothers TV family that's given me a home from my beginnings, led by the great Peter Roth, to our amazing leaders today, Channing Dungey and David Zaslav, and my seatmates this evening, who stand in for all the other coworkers and family who made this moment possible. The amazing Carl Ogawa, my producing partner, the incomparable Sarah Schechter, my loving sister Dina and my father Gene are here. My dad was a businessman his whole life, and yet he made me study theater in college because he knew it's what I loved. Lastly, my soulmate, my husband, Robbie Rogers, who's not just here for me, but because he produced The Fellow Travelers, which everyone should watch. It's amazing. And when I think about it, to have traveled that distance from that scared kid years ago to this stage with my husband in the audience and our 2 beautiful children, Caleb and Mia, watching at home, go to bed as soon as this is over, when I think about how much the world had to change to make the life I'm living now possible, even in hindsight, it's unimaginable to me. Sadly, the one person who did imagine this night first is not here to celebrate it with us. We lost my mom several years ago to cancer, but the belief she had in me still lingers on long after she's gone. That's how powerful belief is. And her belief travels through me and out to all of the kids out there who today may feel alone or other or scared to share their truth with the world. If my mom were here, she would want you to know that you are loved and you are worthy and you have a story to tell, and we need those stories now more than ever. And she believes in you, and I do too. So hurry up and get here. Until then, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all very much.
Up next, TV coaches Jane Lynch and Brendan Hunt team up to present an award. And stay tuned for a special performance by Jelly Roll.
Outstanding television movie. Mr. Monk's Last Case, a Monk movie.
For a while there, it seemed that you were solving a major case every week.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it alone.
Quiz Lady.
Racist!
Oh.
Red, white, and royal blue.
And who knows about this?
Literally no one but you. And the Secret Service.
And Percy.
Right, and Nora.
Oh, and I told my sister.
Scoop.
Epstein. This is about honesty. On both sides.
Unfrosted.
All we need is a name.
Don't worry, I got a couple of can't-miss Madison Avenue ad men coming.
What do we want? And the Emmy goes to Quiz Lady.
please exit through the lobby to head to the Governor's Gala. Enjoy your evening.